This is Leek at a time when the textile industry in Leek and the surrounding villages was a dominant employer in the area. The vast chimney and the workshops of the textile factories were very big employers at that time. What we're seeing here now is a train starting off from Leek. Leek was the point where the lines from Macclesfield, Uttoxeter, Stoke and Waterhouses all came together. And this particular train was a special passenger train put on by the Stephenson Locomotive Society to take people over the goods only line that leads to Waterhouses. Here it is climbing over the main road bridge on the 1 in 40 incline up towards Bradnop. This Class 5 locomotive is really working hard to pull all those carriages unaided over a gradient as steep as that. There's plenty of coal being shovelled on at that moment, and he's progressing very nicely towards Bradnop and Ipstons. The gradient steepens somewhat, and of course the curves in the track add to the load. And the work that was involved in building this line, embankments and cuttings, was quite substantial. Now here's the same train having been to Calder Low, and then the engine come round to the other end of the train to bring it back to Leek, passing Ipstones, which was the halfway point between these places. He was seen there exchanging the token which gave him permission to pass on to the next section of track. We're now at Leek Station, 1956. Still plenty of traffic at Leek Station, but unfortunately only a few weeks later the passenger service from Leek to Stoke was to disappear. But there it was on this evening towards the end of April in 1956, with trains in and out all the time from Macclesfield and Uttoxeter, from Stoke, and of course the freight traffic, which was still a very basic part of the railway scene. This train's travelling along from Leek to Leek through the tunnel, the short tunnel, and then turning right onto the Stoke branch. Double track line still from there to